So unfortunately, this game window is so big that I actually can't see chat while I have it open. The game today is options. That's not right. It's Parallax. Let's look up a little information on this. It's annoying to search because anytime you want to search like Parallax games, it's like, oh, you want games with parallax scrolling, you say. Alright, made by 3 people. Zye, Jesse Burston, and Nathan Anthony. They don't have like a collective group name, I guess. It was released. It's weird. Usually itch.io has when it was released, but not in this case. Some people who like get known are quoted on the page like, "Up is down, down is a watermelon." Nathan Grayson, Rock Paper Shotgun, and "Ow My Brain," John Walker, Rock Paper Shotgun. So this game has gotten some attention. I played around with it just a little bit. I'll go back and do what I already did, but it's a first-person puzzle game that uses a 2-world system where you walk through portals and the other side is different, and you use that to get across to an end goal. You'll see how it works. So let's get started. So you got simple movement: walk, jump, look, and you see the beginnings of the mechanics here. So there are these portals that you can only enter from one way, and on the other side is an inverted color version of the world. If I were to go through here, I'd fall because I can't make that jump, but I can walk over to this other one here and just walk right across to the end goal. Considering what people have been saying about this, I have the sneaking suspicion it's going to get a little more difficult than that. And I'm not really a puzzle game expert or anything. I'm actually pretty bad at them. But I beat Portal, and this is basically Portal. Music's definitely a lo-fi, beats to study and relax to kind of affair. It's pretty quiet. Well, is it quiet? I might just have my headset set quietly. It's a bit better on my end. But I need to actually Alt-Tab to check chat, which is pretty inconvenient. So we're introducing some verticality here. Jump across while it's down, and got a mouse. Ah, that flips the portal around. That changes things. And now that it's looking this way, you can go right to the exit. Okay. It's definitely introducing things gently, which is probably for the best. Give me that false sense of security before the real puzzles start happening. So we gotta flip there, gotta flip over there, gotta... Alright, that's the business end of the switch. Let's look through here, see what we get. A lot of nothing. Over here's the start. So let's try this one. Oh, there's just one path to take. I suppose flip this back around and go back over here. Then we can get in this new way. Interestingly, the switch doesn't activate the thing immediately. It sends a pretty slow-moving current, which that could definitely be relevant. You might at some point have to outrun that current and get to a thing before it flips, get through it, and then it'll flip, and then you go through again and end up somewhere else. I'm suspecting that's going to end up being part of a puzzle. I wanted to play this with controller, and the game does have controller support, but I'd have to do some troubleshooting because when I loaded in, it just made me look up, and I couldn't do anything about it. I tried pressing down on the right stick, that did nothing. I tried pressing L2, and that brought me down until I released it and then went back up. So that's no good. Alright, so we're probably going to want these to be alternating. That's going to be my first thought. So let's just try that. Oh, I see. I want them to be alternating, but they, each switch activates 2 portals at the same time. That looks about right, though. I think that'll work. Get over there before it goes back up. I failed. Go through, jump, go through, jump, go through, jump, go through, jump. Well, that introduces a switch is activating more than one thing, which adds another layer of complexity to the puzzles already. First thing you want to do in any level, it seems, is scout out and see what you have to work with. Got a backwards portal over there and a lever. The lever leads... Yep, I think we're already getting it, where we're going to have to outrace the portal. Oops. Have to outrun the switch. So let's go over there and flip the switch to immediately run back. This is as fast as you can move. There's no sprint button, as far as I can tell. It just made it, too. We'll go through. And then you can... Yep, and that'll take you right to the end. So I was already right that there's going to be an instance where you have to race the current. As soon as I saw it moving kind of slowly, I figured that would happen. So we're back here, but obviously something's going to be more complicated, so... Interestingly... Oh, I see there's a button inside there. And a big long path out here. There's no button, but there is a switch business end. Hold on a minute. I gotta sneeze. Yeah, my probe's being probed. I can't sneeze. So, the first thing is it looks like we gotta activate this or we're not gonna get anywhere. But then also probably this over here. And this. We'll see how that works. That looks like it'll get us somewhere. And go back fast, see if that matters. Doesn't seem like it does, because you can just get on the other side here from this way. Okay, but now we need to flip those all again to be able to get through to the goal. Okay. I mean, it seems pretty much just like use each one once, right? No, that can't be right. You come up there, and then you need these two to be backwards from where they are. Yeah, that looks good. So the game offers the option of changing what the monochrome is. Here it's black and white. Actions, 8 of 6. Huh, cute. It's grading me. Well, too bad for you. I don't wanna. Got a button. Button. Who's got the button? It appears to lead to nothing. Oh, okay. Flips this. We got a switch that flips this. Now what does that accomplish? Oh, lets me get on the flippy table. And I can flip that other switch. Oops. There's kind of a school in puzzle making where you need to be careful that the solution isn't just to touch everything once. Because if you do that, then what's going to happen is, well, people are going to touch everything once, right? Because they need to know what they do. And in doing so, they're going to solve the puzzle. So you need to have some red herrings. You need to have some things that actively hinder the player if they touch them. Just leave them alone, and that's part of the solution. New chapter. So, no clear indication on how long the game is, other than each chapter's going to have 8 levels. And so far, there's been nothing really complicated. Just a bit of a touch everything once sort of game so far. So we'll see how that changes. So that's going to send us right through that portal if it were on the open end. And with some speed, which, yeah, is definitely going to be required. So go back. That's way too far. Go back and use the booster here. In the words of GLaDOS, speedy thing go in, speedy thing go out. There's a little bit more to it. So you can take it again, go back over this way, and then use the booster on this side. And then you flip it again, you touch everything once. And then, yeah, you just go back and use the booster again to get to the ending. Here we got a button that leads to this portal. No, to all these portals. And got a booster over here on the back end along with a button. It also seems to use all the portals. I do wonder if it's possible to just like make some of these jumps, or how careful they were about that, because, you know, that's not very far. I feel like I could just kind of shimmy and make that with some FPS jumping knowledge, but I'm not gonna really try that, so let's see if it flips them all at the same time. Not exactly, so that could be something. Probably not for this one, but maybe later. So probably want to go back. Let's see here, do we touch the button? I'm gonna try not touching the button and see if I'm right. Wait. The buttons aren't all connected here, so that's good to know. They go through and, well, that's not very useful. So, it seems right to touch everything once again. Touch this. That flips that way. Maybe not. Maybe I need to go here. This does seem more complicated than just touching everything once. I'm going to try clicking this now. Turn those all around. Going in here? No. Go into this back one here. Use the booster again. To get across. Then you can't get through there. Alright, we're getting somewhere. By getting somewhere, I mean the difficulty is increasing. That's good to see. Ah, yeah, I had it. So I don't think I did that in the minimum number. I did do that in the minimum number. Okay, so that was not a touch everything once. Some things needed to be touched multiple times, some things needed to be skipped. So we're already getting into better puzzle design. That's good to see. That inspires confidence. Appears we've got bonk. That thing to block you there. Got other boosters over here. Take this over. Can't accomplish anything when the portal swung that way. Exits over there. Gotta flip here. Well, it looks like the only thing to do is to press this button. That switches these two around. Okay. So I need to get probably, yeah, over there to flip that switch so that I can jump over and then go through the portal. What did that accomplish? Oh, I see. Yeah, when you're on the trajectory of the boosters, you can't influence your movement at all. That's good to know. Now I just need to flip that one over there again. Which is not done that way, right? Flip it again, go over, go through. Now I get it now. Flip the two again. Flip this again, go through the back way. And I'll be able to make it over to the exit. Sorry if I'm making gross noises. I've got that weird itch in the back of my throat that... Interesting, that was actually the minimum number of moves. It felt like I was doing something repeated. Something unnecessary, but I guess not. Got a spinning platform that can be used to take you to either side of that portal. You got one going nowhere up there. Adding waiting elements to like this to a puzzle is usually not ideal. So I can take this platform over there to go in the portal up here. Or, excuse me, I can go into this portal. Did that turn the thing up here? I think it did. Oops. There's two ways, of course, then to enter this top portal here. It's currently set backwards to what it was initially, so it means I can go through in that one. Said something, so let's go back through. Probably spun this one. It's a little hard to tell with the fact that these are symmetrical, but that's probably the idea. That seems not useful. Why would I want it on that side? Alright, let's go through on the side where you normally could. That was incorrect. Or did it spin this? I've already gotten myself kind of backwards. Alright, there's something over here I need to touch. That makes more sense. Yeah, so then I'm gonna wanna touch something, turn it around. Flip that again, then go through, and it should lead me somewhere useful. This is definitely more moves than necessary because I've backtracked a bit. Yeah. Now go back through, get on the spindle, go through, and jump over. Now we have a new button to press. Alright. Redo it again. Fall. That's helpful. Basically just alternate going in the low and high portals until it works. That's my current strategy. This will bring me back over to the boost pad side. And then I can go through this portal and end up at the exit. Alright. So you see there another weakness in potential in puzzle making is I sort of figured it out, but also kind of not really. But I was able to solve the puzzle by just doing the... yeah, that's another chase one. By doing the steps it had allotted to me over and over again until the pieces sorted themselves out. Where did I jump this now? Feels like I'm losing some frames. I'm gonna close a couple things, hold on. That should help. Yeah, it already feels better. So I'm gonna try hitting this and then immediately going for the boost. Well, I got it. Whatever that accomplished, I did it. I reversed those two. It's probably useful. Is it possible to get that button there? That's weird. Let's touch this, see what it does. Alright. So now we need to do probably this switcheroo again. Let's see what happens if I just go through. Oh no, that's fine. So, yeah, I can go through if I take this path. does not appear to be useful. I can go through here. It gives me a button. Buttons are good. Did something. Huh? Alright. Huh? Now I can't go through there. It's not what I thought that did. Oh, but now I'll be able to spin it. Let's push that button again, because I think I needed that the way it was. Oops. Go across. Alright. Okay. Uh-huh. That changes all of them. Interesting. Uh-huh. Okay, I get it. Go back across. Hit this one again that changes all three. Go back through this portal this way. This button previously wasn't doing anything. It wasn't hooked up, but now it is. And now that turns it to the side. Which means now when I go through this top portal, it'll jettison me all the way to the exit, I believe. Yep. That one had a bit of a eureka when I saw the teeth shape being spawned and landing on the business end of the button. Like the way it did. So what does this do? Spins those. So now they're sort of going outwards, whereas before they were going inwards. Outwards facing doesn't seem useful until this changes. It could, though, if this one were spun the other way. This button over here will also spin two of them at the same time. So if this is facing inward and this is facing outward, I don't think that's very useful. This spins this after a long time. Let's see what's through this portal. Let's flip this back. So I can take this booster, and where does it take me? Right here, which is, it seems not very useful. Now I can spin these two. That's probably good. That's probably right. Why do I want this one to be on a delay? Oh, because it goes all the way. So this is a timing puzzle. Is that right? not appear to be. Okay, so now I need to get the last two reversed compared to where they normally are, or compared to where they are right now, which I can do with this button over here. But in order to access that button, I need to first shift these so that I land in that space with the button, switch them, I think. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, now let's hit the long delay button. And we're through. Any extra button presses there were experimentation, and that went pretty well. Button to spin this. That also spins this. Button over here that spins just this. Spin this. Doesn't seem like it'd be too useful spun the other way. Well, let's start with this one. And let's see what I can see through this one when I spin it. Not a lot. So that seems to be more for correcting, because I bet something's gonna change two things at once. Yeah. So right now I can walk through to the speed booster. Let's just see what this accomplishes. So currently, that one's pointing this way, which is what is needed for the solution. Wait. Oh, yeah. And I need to get this big panel here rearranged, or I won't be able to make it across. And that's over there, so I need to spin this, which is on the other side here. Okay, I get it. Go back this way. Spin both. Spin just this one. Go back through here to the booster. Through here. This will take me to the button that swings the big plate. And I'll just sort of unredo that. Wait. Huh. Nope, there's another step. Well, at any rate, hitting that button again won't accomplish anything, or will it? Yeah, no, I have to hit this again to get back. So there's another step to this. Try hitting this one again. Now I think I can go back, hit this button to move the plate, and still get back through here? No. No, but I think that is getting somewhere. Maybe I can get back through here. Yeah. Switch here. Try this way again. No. I just switched that backwards. Okay. Now I'm just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks, really. One of these, and one of those. And I have an idea. I think I got it. Yeah, that's it. It's one of those instances where, like, I get it in my head. I understood what I needed to do, but I would have had a hard time saying it. Okay, we got upside down. I probably just need to flip it right side up. And get a bird's eye view from up here. It's probably useful. Okay. Button there. Alright. Well, I can get across if I just, do it right then. But that does not accomplish anything. But I can get... Thank you. I can also hit this button. Switch those all three to the other side. So I've got a few options. If I go through here, that accomplishes nothing. So I need to desync them. And if I go through this hole... Oops. I can try pressing this. It's probably useful. Rim shot. Let's also try heading over here and pressing one of these. Okay. Okay. That's funky. They do the same thing, though. They both spin that platform. Now, why would I need that? Why would I need to be able to spin the platform from both sides? Oh, so I can jump to it. In fact, okay, now let's go back. I did that wrong. Spin the platform again. No. It has to be that way. And then I need to spin all those portals. Go back through. And then I'll be able to start going through these three portals individually. So I can jump over here. Touch this. And now I can make use of the rising platform. On this side. Get something done here. But what? Can I make that? It's not useful. Can't get under there. Okay, so this is eventually the solution. walk through here. Does that accomplish anything? No. Let's try turning it around and looking from the other side. Yeah, I can get here, but there's no button on this side. What if I turn the table and then hit this one? They don't do the same thing after all, do they? No, they totally do. No. And now it's further over at that end than it was before, so now I can jump over here. This is a different button. It leads to nothing because there's nothing hooked up to it. Okay. First center it, then move it closer to this side, or closer to that side rather. Now flip the 3 portals. That's not useful, but that's not what I'm looking for. Looking for this end. Go through and hit this again. Set this back where it was. And now I can reverse that whole process again. Definitely taking lots of extra steps here. I kind of get it. Now I need to get it back over here. Pressing this. Go through, spin them again. Just making sure. Going through here isn't useful. Yeah, that's correct. Nope, it was this side. On this side, I can now go through and hit this button. And that moves the dingus over there. So now go back out to the white world from here, through the big hole. Through the hole I keep bonking into. Go on the far side. And I'll be able to do something up here. And this is opposite to where I was before when I got up high. Yeah, now there's a button. And that flips the end goal upside down. So now I need to just redo all that. Get the I-beam back on the other side. Go back over here. Flip this again, that should bring it back to the center. Then I need to, not that one. Flip this button over here to recenter the middle. Recenter the beam between the 3 portals. And this one to bring it back to the other side. And now flip all the portals. Go back through the portal. Go through here. Jump to this one, hit the button. That should take the I-beam to the exit. Yep. Now just get back through. Missing again. Go over the other side. Right? No, this is the right side. And la-di-da, make it to the exit. We're all done. Not a single wasted move. Don't ignore the 2. 9 out of 9. Bonk. Interesting. Okay. Got lasers. Ouch. Got 2 portals to go through. Let's try this one first. Got a button that leads to the other portal. And on the other side, is it the same? Is it symmetrical? No. Got a... it appears to be a speed jump that just leads to the center spot. There's something in front of the portal there, so that's not useful. And then the portal's just not facing the right way here, so that's not useful. Let's touch this. Alright, well now I can use the center portal. Both ways. So it seems I need to get this turned around, get this raised up, take this through, and that should take me straight to the exit. So that's my goal. The first step is definitely going to be spinning the center portal. Let's start with... Was there a button? Oh yeah, that's the thing that changes the backboards. So over here, there's a button that spins the other portals. Let's try that. And then how to get over there. Ah, of course, going through the center hoop. And then I should just be able to walk through and get to what I need. Touch this. Spins both of those. So now I can go through here. I think at this point it's time to spin or change the backboards again. And fall. Mostly fall. I haven't been completely stumped by a puzzle yet, so that's good. Spin this hoop. Go through on this one, and it should take me right to the exit. Yep. I might have even been without wasted steps. Yeah, it was. Look at me go. Nothing back here. Got a long peninsula over here. Lets me see the exit. Curious what that's for. The only way I can go through is through this portal, so let's try that. Got another portal to go through over there. Got lasers over here that prevent me from just jumping over here. Or do they? Yeah, they do. Or do they? It feels like I can make that. Like, not quite. 2 tries is enough. Alright, well, still only one way to go. Let's through this portal. We got spinning lasers. And 2 buttons. So this one goes over there. That's probably useful. Let's just hit them both. See what that accomplishes. Sure, let's hit this one. Looks like fun. And that accomplished nothing. Button over there will move these lasers so I can get to this button here. So that's an important one. Alright, I need to re-hit one of the buttons to undo it, that's for sure. Initial thought, this one. Maybe this... But I can't get back through this way. So that was not it. So let's try the other combination. It's leading somewhere, that's for sure. Now I'm in the center section and can move the lasers out of the way. So I can go and hit this button over here. That's probably useful. Changed a lot, but did it change anything useful? Go back to the spinny section. Looks like I just need to get back to the start now. Which would be, this, to spin this. Gets me back over here. Which is not useful. That's incorrect. I need to get this one over here spun. Yeah, I need this to be facing out and that to be facing out towards the exit when I take this. And if I just go through, yeah, it'll stop me there. Which is not useful. All this does, this button, there's no reason to repress it. It just spins that again. Okay. And then... Uh-huh. And then, one of these. Touch this one again. That is right for getting to the exit, but will it let me get back? Yes, it will. Alright, that's puzzle solved. Another one of those that, like, I kind of got it, but I needed to just fiddle with it to get everything lined up in the right way, since some buttons moved so many different things. It's another issue. That's another potential pitfall of puzzle making, is if you have a lot of moving parts, people are just gonna, like, monkeys on typewriters at it until it sorts itself out. It's hard to overcome that. Well, I can't get in here. No crawling. Got a button. And a lot of other stuff. Yeah, a lot of buttons. Button to spin this. Button over there to spin that. A lot of parts. Ouch. And that turns it all the way around. Yeah, by the time I get over here, that's already ceased being an issue, so that's currently not useful to me. Ah, I see. Yeah, that's what I figured. Just wanted to make sure. But that is making me think that this button over here wasn't as useless as I thought, and I did hit it twice, so it's back to neutral. So let's get it back to on. See if anything looks different now. Yeah, now I can get across here. Looks better. How about this? Looks like I can now get back across by just jumping. So let's flip this. Ah! Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, now I can't get back across here. This game will probably not be a finish in one day sort of thing, and I might put it on the back burner. Just how puzzle games go, you know, if you try to finish them all at once, you're likely to get burnt out. Let's flip this back around. This. Flip here. Make it across here. There. Oh, this is back in the way. Now I can get over here. Well, game, it looks like you got me. At least temporarily. I can get back over there, but it's a one-way trip, so I need to be sure. If I go through there... Presently, that's not useful. Actually, it might be. Okay, let's jump across. Yeah, I can just spin this at any time. That's not an issue. That is... Okay, I can get back over there. That's good. Yeah, but now this laser's back in the way. Oh boy. No, it won't let me skip levels at all. Alright, let's go back in that at the default. At the default stage, because I think I just made it worse. The goal's right here, guys. I got it. Let me just Sonic Adventure 2 it. So you don't get anything to do until this first portal. But at this stage, going across won't solve anything. That needs to be moved that way. That needs to be moved that way. And now I think I can go, and it'll be useful. Don't need to worry about which way this is turned. Maybe I do. Let's turn it around just in case. Now if I spin this... Okay. I think if I move the bar... Well then no, because I can't get across that little gap then. That's not useful. But if I hit this, I'll spin it back that way. Now if I... I feel like I'm so close. I also feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. I said earlier that none of the puzzles had stumped me. This one's about there. It's not helpful. Those two do the same thing? They do. Okay, well, let's try putting the bar back. And this one. I can make it across here like this. Alright, I think I'm getting it. And this spins the big thing in the middle. Now I need to spin this platform for sure. And this one. And the bar. This. This. And I also need to, I believe, spin that. Let's take a look. Add a book, it's reading rainbow. So now if I get back over to that portal, I'll be able to jump, jump, and then go across the portals. And that will be more or less the puzzle solved. And I think I've got it. Plus I need to, you know, do this platforming, right? But that I can mess up on as much as I want. That I assume just turns, yep. Turns the platform at the beginning. Now I need to just get back there by spinning this one again. I don't think that should be hard. I haven't thought a lot of things since restarting this level, though. Was it this one? Yeah, I think that's it. Ooh, that one was a real brain bungler. 36 out of 10. It's fine. It's fine. Hour 10 minutes. I think I can keep going. But yeah, I don't think, unless this is a 3 world game, which I doubt it is. Oh, it's probably not getting much more done today. But let's keep going. Puzzle games like this, it's hard to play them for a long time because your brain's like, I'm doing the best I can. Okay, we got a button, got a portal, got another portal. Where do you go? And that accomplishes nothing. So step 1 is always hit this button. It's good when you can rule out your options. Looked like that also went... Let's follow it. It went somewhere else too. Yeah, there's a line over here. They're trying to hide it from me. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, it turned this. Okay. So, again, we have only one option. This closed, that's still useless, and this opened. So let's go there. So this just turns 1 then? Yeah, on its own that's not going to be useful though. I need to also turn this, and this is hooked up also with this. Over here. And then over here is another one of these. Okay. So this is a delayed one. Which makes me think I need to be doing it from this side. So I spin them. And let's just see where that goes as a start. Into the Great Abyss. Good to know. Let's try just spinning this one. Yeah, let's see what that accomplishes when I bonk. It does accomplish something good. Nominally, it probably accomplishes something. Alright, well, let's try spinning them both again. Let's see if I can't, like... sneak in. I might be able to. Well, this will take me... nowhere useful. Right, so it's this one, because there's a circular path here. So you'll always be able to go through this portal, no matter which way it's turned. Try hitting this one again. But now I can get into this zone from here, and I'm always able to go through here, and this leads to something. Oh, okay, that's simple enough. Oh no, it's not. Because there's always going to be one blocking that portal, which means I've got to go when it's in between. That doesn't seem remotely possible. Okay, well, let's get these synced up again. Not. Just a sanity check. That's still pretty in front. Still not useful. Yeah, that turns them both around. Yeah, let's turn this one so they're desynced again. Use that to go through. Turn them around again. Turn them both. Why is this on a timer, I wonder? Huh? Hey? Did it undo that because I fell? I wonder. Get around here, and then I can go in this spot, which is now open because the fire bar's changed. Okay. Okay, yep, nope, now it makes sense. Spin these both again. Go through here. Spin those again. Going this way. Going here again. Now it's safe to come over here, and this is on a timer so that I can push it and still get across. Because now both the fire bars will be pointed outwards. Yep. This is totally solved. And then just press this one so they're synced up. Don't worry, I got it. Will this work? I don't think this will work. Get out like this. Yep. Spin the two doors around again so that I can get in this way. Spin one individually and then spin them both. Again, I don't actually see any reason why spinning both of them up here are on a delay. But I guess it is just a red herring. And that should do it. There you go. I solved that. I didn't stumble onto that one. Only 10 more moves. Only 7 minutes. It's fine. What do you do? Oh. Fascinating. Oops. But why? For what purpose? Like I can get them both to move like that. I don't know if it's useful, but I can do it. Okay, can't go in through this way. Yeah, these are exit only. I don't know, what do you do? It does that? I don't know, what is... Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a lot. You know what? I think it's been a good stream. let's stop on a win, yeah? I think stopping on a win's a good idea. Oh lordy. I've got like some ideas. I don't know what good they do, but I got them. Yeah. Let's stop on a win. Oh, it only takes 16 moves, you say. No problem. So, next time, I'm not going to be playing this. I'm going to let it simmer for a bit. This one will be a multi-parter. I'll just come back every now and then when I'm really in the mood for some puzzling. And then I'll do that again. For the next one, I think I already have a game in mind. A more narrative game. Where'd it go? Yeah, a game called Wheels of Aurelia. Seems interesting enough. It's called a narrative driving game. I think it's the biggest file I've downloaded so far. It's like 230 megs. But, this game's definitely good. It's just I'm not super good at puzzles. Also, you can change the colors. Who wants to get blinded? See you guys.